Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Wes.
Happy holidays.
I love the holidays.
You too. You know what's tough for me, though?
What's that?
Well, I don't drink alcohol, and there's all these parties and dinners to go to, and I'm kind of afraid to bring a bottle of wine with me as a gift because I kind of think I'm going to choose the wrong one.
Well, I don't drink either, and I have a solution for that. Did you know that you can join the Community Wine and Spirits monthly wine club, the Mutual Satisfaction Society? You'll receive 3 carefully selected bottles every month, complete with tasting notes and detailed information on each wine, all for $90. Join in the next 24 hours and get 20% off your first shipment. Want fancier wine? We got you. Join the Mutual Satisfaction Society Plus for extra satisfaction. $150 will get you 3 very special bottles. Let us take the trouble out of selecting great wines that you will love. Your first shipment is 20% off just for listening to View the Right Thing. Join the community today at www.communitywineandspirits.com or DM us at CommunityWS.
All right, thanks.
You got it.
Many consider Die Hard to be the ultimate holiday action thriller, but there is another high-octane action thriller featuring a twist of amnesia and espionage that tends to go unnoticed. Samantha Kane is a mild-mannered schoolteacher with no memory of her past, who begins to uncover shocking truths after a car accident triggers fragments from her forgotten identity. With the help of a wisecracking private investigator, Mitch Hennessy, Samantha discovers she was once a lethal government assassin. As her deadly skills resurface, she's thrust into a violent conspiracy that forces her to confront her past and fight for her future. Wes and Alexis bring this underrated flick to the fore with their review of The Long Kiss Goodnight on View the Right Thing.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of View the Right Thing. I'm Wes.
I'm Alexis.
Sometimes I don't say my name right. It's my own name. You think I'd be able to do it? Yeah, but I guess.
I think you did a great job, Wes.
Yeah, okay. Wes.
Wes.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
You're giggly. You're full of beans.
I am. I'm doing good.
This girl over here, full of beans.
Full of beans. How's my friend? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Less beanie, I guess, but yeah, I'm doing all right. No, I'm full of beans. It's fine. full of jelly beans because it's Christmas.
Yes. Ooh. Are jelly beans a Christmassy thing for you?
No. I mean, I more associate them with Easter, but
yeah.
I don't know. Just candy in general is Christmassy to me.
Pistachios are Christmassy to me.
Okay.
I know. I'm sure that sounds wild, but like my dad's family there's always like multiple bowls around the house full of pistachios and then a small bowl next to it that you can throw your shells into.
I like it.
Maybe it's an Italian thing? I don't know. But pistachios and Christmas go together for me.
You know what I don't think I've ever had? Chestnut. What's a chestnut?
It's okay.
Well, what is it?
It's a nut.
Where does it come from?
A tree?
Okay, well, some nuts come from the ground.
Oh.
Like a peanut, like a legume.
Oh, I don't have the answer. I don't know if a chestnut is a legume or not.
What does it look like?
Like a nut?
I mean, like a peanut looks different than an almond, and an almond looks different than a pecan.
It's thicker. It's a bigger.
Does it look like a hazelnut or a Brazil nut?
No,
an acorn?
It's round.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Brazil nut's
How
round.
would you describe a chestnut?
Is that what they have when you go to like you see like in New York they have like hot nuts? Is that chestnuts?
Yeah.
Might be in New York soon.
There's that whole song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. It means nothing
Yeah.
to me.
When I was in London, I was like, they have roasted chestnuts. They're like roast them on the street, kind of like the hot dog vendors here. They're just like everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get some. And it smelled awesome. But I was smelling the roasted almonds. Chestnuts are not awesome.
What do they taste like? All nuts are kind of
like a bland flavor. No, not all nuts.
Except for a cashew.
That's what I was going to say.
A cashew's pretty special.
And macadamia nuts are pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
I will say.
And macadamia nut is best in... Is that what's in a Ferrero Rocher? Is that macadamia nut or is that a hazelnut?
That's a hazelnut.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes, hazelnuts are dang good.
You coat it in chocolate goop and put a wafer around it. Man.
That's so funny.
I had to be careful though because I can't eat legume. I'm not supposed to eat legumes. So I got to know before I eat this chestnut if it's a tree nut or a legume.
I'm pretty sure it's a tree nut.
So our chestnut experts chime in. Let us know what is a chestnut. I don't know. I'm going to be in New York. Maybe I see some, maybe I'll get some.
Chestnuts are not a legume. It's a type of fruit from a chestnut tree.
It's a fruit?
It's a fruit. Well, so is a
Look at you, bad-mouthing
cashew.
Fruits. You're bad-mouthing fruits over there.
It's not my favorite fruit, okay? But cashews are a fruit as well.
All right.
Yeah. Learning stuff over here.
Fair enough.
Who knew this was a movie podcast? We're just talking about assorted nuts now.
Welcome to Nut Talk.
You said it. I did not.
I'm walnut, and this is almond. And
hi.
This is Nut Talk. What do we call our nut podcast? Nuts about nuts.
Yes.
Going nutty.
Going nutty.
Gone nutty. Gone nutty.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. On nuts.
on nuts. On nuts. I like that one the best so far. We'll workshop it.
Yes. We'll let you know what we decide on.
Watch for our GoFundMe.
We'll need it because nuts are expensive.
Nuts are expensive for sure. You know what my brother's doing?
What?
He has a Instagram and TikTok and I think YouTube sandwich videos. They go around New York. They go around New York City and they eat sandwiches. And he pairs a wine from his wine store with that sandwich.
Ooh.
And he has different guests on. And the guests come in and he interviews them. He had Ricky Lake on. And
Stop it.
No, yeah, he had Ricky Lake on.
Oh my gosh.
They sat down and ate. What did they have? I don't remember what they had. They had a sandwich or something. Oh, they had a meatball. Yes. They had a meatball sandwich.
Ooh, nice.
And
paired with a Chianti, sort of red.
I don't drink wine, so I don't pay attention. But I will say, without giving anything away, because by the time this comes out, it should be out. There's going to be a sandwich for people like you who can eat gluten.
Yay!
So, yeah.
Happy.
Or they're supposed to be. We'll see.
Okay.
I may or may not do one with them. I'm going to be there.
And awesome.
We've talked about doing it, but I don't drink. He's like, well, I could get a non-alcoholic wine. I'm just like,
yes. There are some really fantastic non-alcoholic wines, I have to say.
Yeah, but do you think I don't drink wine? So like, somebody who doesn't drink wine having wine for the first time, do you think they're going to enjoy it? Like, I don't know.
Do you like juice? Oh.
I like orange juice.
Oh, you don't like grape juice?
Not really.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you give it a try.
Yeah. Pretend I like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if he picks it, I'm sure it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen. It's going to be like rainy and cold. when I'm there. And usually it's like they get a sandwich and then they go sit down in a park and eat. And if it's raining, it's like, how do you do that? So,
Yeah.
you know, it might not happen. My goal when I go out there, one of the places I would like to eat when I'm in New York is Hamburger America. I really want to go to Hamburger America.
Hamburger America?
Yeah, there's this guy named
Tell
George
me more.
His name is George Motes, and he literally wrote the book on hamburgers. Like you buy the book on hamburgers called Hamburger America, it's his book. And he basically just traveled all over the country and tried all these different kinds of regional burgers and stuff. And so they do burgers at this. He finally opened up his own burger place in New York City, and they do burgers, but they always have a burger of the month. And the burger of the month is either a direct recipe from somewhere else regionally, or it's inspired by. So like right now, I think they're doing like a green hatch chili burger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. But there's like,
Wow.
onion burgers and Juicy Lucy's and all sorts of weird. Juicy Lucy means they put the cheese inside the meat and form the meat around it.
Yes, those are great.
Yeah. So, there's different things they can do. They just did one. I was really hoping they were going to be doing it when I was there, but they only did it for 1 week. And I was so sad. Because there's another restaurant called Brennan and Cars. They also do a burger. And they do a burger with roast beef on it. There's a burger patty, but also roast beef. And it's like, I don't know if they dip it in the juice or they just pour juice on it or what, but it's going to be like a wet, kind of like an Italian beef. So, I'm a big Italian beef guy, so
yeah,
that's right up my alley. And then there's another place I want to go to, but I'm going at a busy time, so I'm not going to even bother trying to. You have to reserve a reservation at Peter Luger, and it's supposed to be like arguably what a lot of people consider to be the best burger in all of New York City.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah, one of these days.
I mean, love me a burger.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there were so many burger joints in New York. I mean, of course there would be. There are tons of burger joints here. Chicago.
Yeah.
Like
LA is exploding with burger places.
Yeah, but they're all smash burgers, feels like.
Yeah, but that's the hot thing. Like Hamburger America, I think a lot of this stuff is smash burgers. But you have to get a double. You can't get a smash burger single. It's like eating yourself. Nothing. You're eating paper. Yeah, you get a smash burger. You just get a double. It's fine. It's nice because it's got the lacy edges that are crispy.
True. I like a thick burger. Like, I want it. I want to see that there's pinkish red in the middle.
Okay, that's fine. That's what you go to Peter Luger for that.
Okay, cool.
I can recommend some burger places for you in LA, by the way.
Yes.
I can tell you what place everybody's all hot and bothered over in LA, and it's way overrated, and I don't think it's that good, and that's the Apple Pan.
I don't know it.
People go there because it's like an institution. It's super old, and people think it's like really good. It's a mid burger at best, in my opinion. I'm not there for sitting at the counter. There's only counter space, or you have to sit outside on a bench or a picnic table.
Okay.
I'm not there for the counter. I'm not there to watch them make it. That's all nice that they have that stuff. I'm not there because it's an old institution. I'm there because I want to eat a good burger, and it's fine. It's fine, but it's not. It's always on top 10 lists in LA, and I don't get it.
Wow. I do wish in Chicago there's this place called Kuma's Corner, which is like, and they like sort of branched out, and now there are multiple Kuma's Corners in the Chicago suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
But like the OG one, it's kind of fun to sit up at the counter, but like at the counter is just the bar, like the kitchen is off to the side. But like no matter where you sit in that restaurant, you will leave smelling like kitchen. Like you smell like meat smoke.
Yeah.
Like when you're grilling and like the air permeates with the smell of meat, you smell like that. You have to take a shower when you get home. Yeah. Otherwise, everything you sit on is going to start smelling like meat.
Yeah.
But their burgers are amazing.
I don't know.
So good.
I don't know if they do gluten-free. But here are the two that I would immediately recommend. I mean, I can think of like a handful. Like there's like Easy Street. There's For the Win. There's The Window. I went to Hinano, which is on down in Venice Beach.
Okay.
Did not like that. Thought it was way overrated. I've seen that on some lists. Hi-Ho, which you guys have been to, I think, before, because
That sounds familiar.
I mentioned it to Jeff one time, and he's like, "Oh, Hi-Ho is by where we live before you live where you are now."
Yeah.
Okay, so the two places are Amboy.
Okay.
Go get a burger there, and then Petit Trois.
Oh,
So,
yes.
French. They got a sandwich called the Big Mac. It's their take on an elevated Big Mac. It's super messy.
It's really so. I have had that one.
Okay, yeah, and
It is very good, and I just get it without the bun.
yeah, okay.
Like get it on top of some lettuce.
So since
whatever.
you've had one of the ones I've recommended, now
Yes.
do you feel like I'm at least trying to lead you in the right direction?
Absolutely,
Not that I would ever. try to
absolutely.
lead
I
you.
don't think that you would.
I know, but
lead me astray.
I need validation on my burger cred.
Yes, you have good burger cred, Wes.
All right, cool.
Now it's burger talk.
That's burger talk. Burger talk. We can talk pizza. I'm gonna have pizza in New York. I'm so excited for pizza. I always get pizza. I always get good pizza, and I always get a dollar slice somewhere.
Sure.
I don't mind.
Sometimes the dollar slices are great.
Yeah, I don't mind a cheap ass pizza in New York City. It's better than It's better than almost like so many of the pizzas. I mean, there's some good pizza in LA, but you have to spend a lot of money for the good pizzas in LA. I
do.
think.
It's true.
Highly recommend Teroni in LA.
Yes.
And Prince Street, which is actually a New York place, but they also have in LA.
Yes.
Those would be my two go-tos in LA.
Nice. I can't remember the name of it right now, but Jeff found a pizza place that imports their flour from Italy.
Yeah, you were telling me about this,
which means that I can eat it.
Yeah, you could eat at there's a sandwich place in they have it in LA now too. Al Antico Vinaio. It's an Italian. They're from I think they're from Florence or something, and it's all Italian. They bring over their own flour, and my understanding is that a lot of gluten people or non-gluten people can eat that, and it's like a real Italian. I went in New York when it was just a pop up, and I thought it was good. The other people that were with me liked it more than I did. We had to stand in line for it outside and wait to get in and stuff like that. But it was, and then we took it back. We had to get on the subway and take it back home, and then we ate it. I think if we'd eaten it right there, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. It had been hyped up as this huge, they really packed the stuff in there. They put stracciatella and
nice,
all the meats, the capicola, the mortadella, all that stuff.
Oh wow!
They really
was a stacked pizza.
No. This is a sandwich.
Sorry.
And I didn't think it was that full. It was kind of small to me, so I was a little maybe disillusioned by it. But they have it in LA now, and I think you probably could eat that and be able to eat the bread. Check with them.
Okay. I will.
All right, that's been sandwich and pizza talk.
Amazing.
Oh, you know what else you have? You know what else you have just opened, I think.
What?
In LA. What? And I was like, of course it's open now. A place that does Chicago food. They do dogs and Italian beef sandwiches in Studio City.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
What? Do you know this place? Do you know the name of this place?
Let me look here. I'll tell you.
There's a place in Studio City. That's not far. Ooh. Yes, now I'm really hungry, and I'm definitely going to have to eat something after we're done with this, because woo,
it might be
talking about nuts, pizza, burgers.
it might be Pearls.
Oh.
Yeah, Pearls Red Hots. It might be them. I can't remember. Hot dogs, burgers, beef. This is in Studio City. It might be Pearls.
Nice.
Pearls Red Hots.
Okay.
I just saw a thing about it, but yeah, they do. They do Italian beef, wet, double wet, skinny dipped, baptized.
Yes.
I don't know if they do gluten free because most places don't. They do use the thing with Italian beef is like in Chicago. I don't have to tell you this, but everybody uses like Toronto bread, and so it's like the same. Everybody does it, and so like everybody is like proud to have like it's kind of like you get a Chicago dog, but it's not on a poppy seed bun. That's a no go. So
Yeah.
the bread's like really important and specific. So I don't know about gluten free bread, but
Gluten-free bread often sucks.
they're also going to dip it in jus. The regular
it
bread's
will
been
just
dipped in.
fall apart because it's most often made from like rice, which doesn't like to hold, which is weird because rice, like rice ball is gonna stay together forever. But when you try and make it into a bread, it just like meh.
We've been talking about food for 20 minutes. That's pretty awesome.
Okay,
I love food.
We like food. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We watched a trailer.
We did watch a trailer.
What trailer did we
watched
watch?
A trailer for The Hunger Games.
Oh, that's right.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yeah. How much do you know about this Hunger Games story?
I've seen the very first Hunger Games. I
saw
know nothing else.
I saw the trilogy, but I didn't see the new one that came out like a couple years ago. The Songbird and Snakes. I didn't see that. And I don't know anything about this. Is it a prequel?
It said 50 years of Hunger Games.
Yeah, but I don't know Katniss. I don't know what number of Hunger Games that was. So
I don't either.
I think it's. So you heard Woody Harrelson in the trailer. I think it might be a prequel. I think it might be about his character's journey through the Hunger Games because he was a former champion, right? So I think it might be him as a young pup in the Hunger Games.
Okay. Is he supposed to be the guy with the curly hair?
I think so.
Okay.
And I think Elle Fanning is playing Elizabeth Banks' character.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
That's clever. Okay. Cool.
And I think I saw McKenna Grace in it. And
I totally did. She is exploding. She's everything.
She's been in everything since she was this tiny child.
I know.
It's amazing. Good for her.
I know.
Some people are like, "Oh, you see the same people." But you know what? She works really hard.
Oh, good for her. If she can get the work, get it.
I saw her on a podcast. I saw a clip from a podcast, and I don't know if she's just like making stuff up for fun. But if it was true, or they're even thinking about it, I will be so happy. The reason I think it's not okay. I'm going to preface this with she's talking about movies from two different studios, so I think it's unlikely. But she is saying that she's going to do a Gremlins movie. I know they're working on Gremlins 3. That she's doing a Gremlins movie where she is playing Phoebe from Ghostbusters.
Who's it's Phoebe from Ghostbusters?
Her character from the Ghostbusters movie.
Oh,
she's done 2 Ghostbusters movies. Yeah, she's done 2. And so her character from those movies is going to be in the Gremlins movie, is what she's saying. Which is weird because they're different studios.
Yeah.
It's like Warner Brothers and Sony. But I'm in if that's the case. Oh, hey, can you vamp for a minute?
Sure.
Got an important call.
So I'm going to look and see. So this Gremlins 3 is supposedly in the works, what I'm seeing. Yeah, all it says is it's a sequel to Gremlins about a cute little creature that transforms into uncontrollable monsters, which would be so cool, but they don't have much else about that. I do find it cool. I'm just going to go back to McKenna Grace, how her story, how she has grown in Hollywood is really, really incredible. Apparently she's also a singer, which I never knew about. That girl is only 19 years old. Well done. Really well done. There's a movie that just came out that I've wanted to see. It's called Regretting You. With a very random cat, like Dave Franco and Allison Williams. I never really would have put them together as a romantic couple, but what is it? It's about a devastating accident reveals a shocking betrayal. So essentially, Dave Franco's wife and Allison Williams's husband were having an affair, and seemingly, I haven't seen it yet, but seemingly, Dave Franco and Allison Williams' characters end up falling in love at the same time that McKenna Grace and this Mason Thames also fall in love. I don't know. It looks great. But nonetheless, I'm happy to see that McKenna Grace is continuing to be a successful actor. Like that is the way that I had hoped to be an actor. And you know what? It never happens the way you want it to. And I'm really fine with it now because I get to have my own freedom as a human and not have to be worried about people, I don't know, coming up to me at dinner and being like, "Can I have your picture?" I'm like, "Sure, okay." Nonetheless, the trailer that we watched, I'm just jumping around here, was for the Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. And I'm just going to tell you what that movie is about. Because why not? Okay, let's see here. Sunrise. Oh, okay. So now this actually does tell us the answer. So it explores Panem. I don't really know this series well, but it explores 24 years before Katniss's saga. And it starts on the morning of the reaping for the 50th Hunger Games, where a young Hamish Abernathy, I'm guessing that's the name of Woody Harrelson's character. Oh, wow. How cool. So I did see a woman with a very tight face at the beginning, and I thought that it was Glenn Close, and y'all, it is Glenn Close. They did some really fantastic makeup. I'll say this land that they've created looks so gorgeous. So I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and watch the other Hunger Games films because I've only seen the first one, and that was ages ago, really. I mean, when did the original Hunger Games come out? 2012. That was 12 years ago? I can do math. That was 13 years ago. And I don't really remember a ton about it other than she stood up in tribute for her sister. And am I seeing a young Taron Egerton? No, Josh Hutcherson. I really don't know this series well, and that's okay. But it did a lot. I feel like that movie did a lot for Jennifer Lawrence. And in turn, not like McKenna Grace needs the help, but I feel like this will even further her career and like solidify her even more as an actor in Hollywood. Wow. She's got it. She's got that it factor. And I think that's really cool. I would say my favorite thing that McKenna Grace ever did, she kind of feels like the new, not Elle Fanning, but her sister. Why can I not remember Elle Fanning's sister's name? Dakota. There we go. She kind of feels like the new Dakota Fanning of this generation, because she started out as this really prolific, talented young actor who could hold very challenging roles.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about McKenna Grace and
Yeah,
her.
she's insane.
The one role that that like really introduced her to me, it was that movie with Chris
Evans.
Thank
Gifted.
you. Yes.
Yeah. Look at that.
I really
come back
enjoyed
and
that.
I slide right back into it, baby.
Thank you. I was saying, I feel like McKenna Grace is this generation's Dakota Fanning, because she started out doing like this very like intellectual role and has continued to grow and grow as a performer. And I'm stoked to see where McKenna Grace goes as she progresses in life.
I think she's probably at this stage, like age-wise, I think she's more prolific than Dakota Fanning. I think like Dakota Fanning's like definitely there with like the talent and all of that, and she was definitely seen a bunch. But like McKenna Grace is in, I mean, even small like things, even non-speaking things. She's in Captain Marvel. She was in Ready Player One. Like, just tiny little parts where you just see her. But like, she was on Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland. She's just in so much stuff. And I remember seeing her and going like, who is this kid that's in everything?
Yeah.
And now she's just like taking down franchises, right? Like she's like, oh yeah, you need somebody in Ghostbusters, I'm in Ghostbusters. You need someone in Hunger Games, I'm in Hunger Games. You need somebody in Gremlins, apparently. Maybe she's going to be in Gremlins. Frickin' Scream. I mean, she's just all over the place. And good for her. Talented.
Yeah,
She's
I
really
think
talented.
she really does have the talent. It's not just like, let's push this actor because we want them to be popular. No, she really does have the talent, and it's really nice to see.
Yeah. I used to get her. Oh, she was in Handmaid's Tale. I used to get her and Kiernan Shipka mixed up.
Yes, and she played a young Kiernan Shipka in Sabrina.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
So
Sabrina,
that's valid.
another franchise, Sabrina.
Right?
Archie franchise. Yeah, what a talent.
I'm sorry. Step back.
Yep.
Sabrina is in the Archie franchise?
Yeah, it's Archie Comics.
What?
Yeah.
I thought, wait, like the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
What?
Archie Comics. I don't know how else to say it.
I've never known this. I was like, are you confusing it with Veronica?
No.
I'd never known that Sabrina the Teenage Witch was part of the Archie comic world.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Amazing.
Yeah, in the Sabrina the Netflix show, they reference Riverdale. And
do they really?
They had Kiernan Shipka did a crossover on Riverdale. After the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina ended on Netflix, they brought her over for a storyline on Riverdale before Riverdale ended.
I missed that completely.
I didn't watch the last season, so I didn't see that, but I did watch all of Sabrina. I thought Sabrina was excellent.
Nice.
So,
well, that's pretty cool.
Sabrina walked so Wednesday could run.
Yes, I agree. I do.
Did you watch the Sabrina show on Netflix?
I saw like an episode.
It was really interesting. They had a non-binary actor / character on the show that they explored them being non-binary on the show.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen that in media.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, should we talk about the movie that we watched?
Yeah, since you've been vamping for however long. It was an important phone call. It was an important phone call. And it was, of course, a thumbs up phone call, just FYI.
Yay!
So, what did we watch?
We watched The Long Kiss Goodnight, which the description is super short. Yeah. Government agents come after an amnesiac woman who gradually remembers her past.
Yeah. So not only has this film been preserved by the Library of Congress, it was nominated for 3 Oscars. I'm just kidding. I just want to see your face. If you're not a subscriber on our Patreon, so that way you can watch the video versions. You're not going to get to see Alexis's face, but it was exactly what I was hoping for. Neither of those things are true.
I was like, oh my God, what? Did I watch the wrong movie?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so every year we do at least one non-traditional Christmas film. One year, Beat and I did Killer Raccoons 2, Dark Christmas in the Dark. And last year, Alexis and I did Violent Night.
That was so good.
Yeah, so this year it was Long Kiss Goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by Rennie Harlan, starring his wife, or then wife, I don't know if they're still married, Gina Davis.
No, they divorced.
Oh, sad. They were such a power couple.
I think it was that pirate movie that did them in.
It was before this. Cutthroat Island was before this.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think this was like a big risk by the studios. So this was New Line, and New Line specialized in low budget films, and this isn't like their biggest budget film, and it was like such a risk for them because Cutthroat Island had failed so hard.
Yeah, I believe Cutthroat Island bankrupted the studio that put it on.
I don't know. Was it Orion? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I loved Orion.
I mean, Silence of the Lambs. I mean, how can you not?
Yeah.
Orion. Yeah. They made this and Cutthroat Island because they were trying to like do two things. They were trying to make Gina Davis more of a household name and further her career, and they were also trying to show that women can be action stars. So that's the thinking behind those two films.
Which is true. Women can be action stars.
Ask Sigourney Weaver.
Yes. Absolutely.
Or Linda Hamilton.
The writing has to be good.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the writing, I do want to point out that the writer of this movie, I really enjoy the writing in this movie, by the way, but I like it for what it is. Like, I know that it's cheesy. Shane Black is the writer of this film.
Yeah.
And I like Shane Black a lot. Are you familiar with other Shane Black films?
I don't know. Would you share?
Lethal Weapon, The Monster Squad. Well, all Lethal Weapons. Last Boy Scout, Last Action Hero. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Robert
I do
Downey
enjoy
Jr.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
He wrote and directed Iron Man 3. He did The Nice Guys.
And then, I do enjoy The Nice Guys.
Yeah. Nice Guys is good.
Mm-hmm.
He did The Predator, which came out.
Schwarzenegger?
No. He was in Predator. I don't know if he wrote the original.
Oh.
I don't think he wrote the original Predator, but he was in the original Predator. Yeah. He's he does these like kind of like high octane, kind of funny, sarcastic, one-liner kind of action movies from the 80s and 90s.
Gotcha.
You know, Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson and who was in The Last Boy Scout? It was Bruce Willis and
The Last Boy Scout.
Damon Wayans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. There are just certain action film. I'm not a huge action film person.
Mm-hmm.
Violent Night set aside because I very much enjoy Violent Night.
And the Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Oh, yes. The League of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Bullet Train. So here's what I'm saying. You say these things like I'm not really an action girly, but I think you are.
Maybe I just have standards.
You didn't think the action in this was cool? Did you watch this with Jeff?
No.
Oh, Jeff would have loved it.
I watched it by myself.
Don't you think Jeff would have loved it?
Yes, and he was telling me like that he enjoys it, and he remembered like this, that, and the other thing, which I will discuss.
Sure.
But it's just a different kind of action film.
It was the 90s, baby.
It was the 90s for sure.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know what I think the one criticism I'm sure I could come up with a bunch of criticisms for the film, but the one really big one that I think I would absolutely change is the villain. The actor, was his name Craig Bierko? Is that who that was?
Yes.
He's awful in this.
Yes.
And I would, if you replaced him with a good actor, I think this movie is A++.
So I kept thinking, he's just, what is going on? He's not enough of a dick, but, I feel like he was, in his head, he was in a different movie. I think he was playing a completely different role. And then I did a little bit of research after watching the movie. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
He was originally cast as Chandler on Friends.
Oh, yeah. He's not charming enough.
For this role or for
either? For either one.
Well, in Matthew Perry's autobiography, he talks about how Craig was the funniest person he ever knew.
Oh, geez.
And he would make other people laugh. I just think he's a comedy guy. I don't think he should have ever done this,
he's not funny in this,
asshole role.
Yeah, but the character's supposed to be funny. They give him funny lines, and
is he supposed to be funny?
Yeah, they come off really badly.
I think he was like, oh, I'm supposed to be a villain, so I'm just going to act the whole thing like this, with my eyes really wide, and I'm serious.
It's just big.
It was so much.
So Shane Black wrote Iron Man 3, and I thought who does this part better is Guy Pearce in Iron Man 3. It's a really, really similar role. And
Guy Pearce would have been perfect for this.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, rest in peace and all due respect to Matthew Perry. That may have been him going, I took this guy's role. There's bad blood. This is my way of trying to
Oh, Craig got the role and he's like, I don't like this. I don't think it's going to be good.
Oh,
and so he turned it down.
Oh, he's dumb.
And so Matthew Perry was like, well, I'll try it. I have $30 in the bank.
Yeah, but how mad must Craig Bierko be now, having walked away from that, right? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just saying it could be Matthew Perry being a nice guy because I think that's sort of who he was supposed to be. So, anyways, that's my big criticism.
Anyway,
I think the rest of the movie works on so many levels for me. I think the action's fun. I like the little girl in this movie.
Yes,
she was also on ER. She was Rachel Green on ER, I think. And
say what?
She won. She was Dr.
Rachel Green.
Dr. Green's daughter is named Rachel.
Oh, okay.
I know. Going back to Friends. She won some awards for this because it's outstanding young performer type things. And Samuel L. Jackson's great. Gina Davis is great. The premise of the movie is a good premise. We know it's a good premise because after this movie, they did a more successful version of this called The Bourne Identity.
Oh,
this is based on The Bourne Identity. It's loosely based on the Bourne Identity story.
That is so. It's disappointing that they couldn't execute it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some crazy mishaps on this too.
And does she really have amnesia, or has she just been faking it the entire time?
Well, it may have started as amnesia and turned into psychosis. She then intentionally, she realized that this was a better life, and so she intentionally blocked the bad stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Right? Or maybe there was some sort of trauma that caused her to compartmentalize her real self. And so maybe she has some sort of traumatic, I don't know if this is an actual thing. So, but maybe she had traumatic multiple personalities.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. because I'd never heard of focal amnesia before.
Come on, doctor.
That is, you're not?
No, I know.
What?
I know. And I've diagnosed you with several things, and now you're learning I'm not actually a doctor.
Anyway, why did I write this down? May the best of your past be the worst of your future. Someone said that to someone.
Mm.
And that's kind of great.
Yeah.
May the best of your past be the worst of your future. What a lovely thing to say. Like, going forward, everything is going to be so much better than what you thought it could be.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you know, the other line that really resonated with me was, you know what they say when you make an assumption? You make an ass out of you and umption.
That was a good one.
There's a lot of like lines that have like really. The other one that's always stuck with me is that's a duck, not a dick. I don't know why, man, but that line has stuck with me ever since I saw this for the first time.
Oh God. Oh.
So, all right, what few notes do you have? So few notes because you were so engrossed in the movie.
So engrossed. I was like, is he pretending? Talking about Mitch?
Yeah, Mitch.
I was like, is he pretending to be a cop? And I was like, then he walks in on Melina Kankarides and some man having sex. I'm like, did she really have sex with that man? Just to, and probably like.
I assume they didn't actually have sex. I assume that it was they got in there before they actually had sex.
Okay, good. I was like, clearly this must be fake. What? I wrote, oh shit, that car accident was really bad. And the old man, oh no.
Oh yeah, that deer kicked him in the head.
Thank you. I was like, what accident? That's right. I wonder, so like if she really did have this amnesia and she wasn't faking it, I wonder if that car accident like jogged her memory back and she was like, oh my God, this is who I really am.
I think the car accident did, but there is a running theme where every time she gets more of her memory back has to do with cold water. So like the snow, being tortured and so on. So like every time going into jumping out the window into the water. So like every time she gets a little bit of her memory back, it has to do with cold water, like waking her up essentially, which is like a stereotype of cold water.
Yeah.
Which there's this thing that's actually used in intelligence circles, and it's a phrase called "out in the cold," and it's sort of an expression for when operatives go missing or if they go rogue. And so in this movie, like she's literally out in the cold in multiple ways. Like this movie is a very cold movie, but she's also gone missing. Mm-hmm. She also goes rogue, and the cold is sort of what snaps her out of the fog, I guess. So
interesting.
I do want to point out that I don't know if you enjoy Gina Davis in this. I love her in this. I think she looks fucking ripped in this movie. Yeah. I was like, dang, Gina, look at those abs. And like I really, really like her in this. I really like when she's cutting the vegetables and then throws the knife. This is a thing that chefs do, cooks do.
Do they?
Yeah, no.
Do chefs
throw
knives?
I think it's funny that she keeps saying that. But they at one point talked about flipping the gender and having like Steven Seagal or Sylvester Stallone play the part. And it's like, think how boring the movie would have been then.
Yes. Like
if you didn't dig the movie now, like think about putting
Steven they would have made it a million times worse.
It would have been more violent. And you know, Sam Jackson's character Mitch was a white guy originally, and the studio wanted to give it to a white guy. He read the script and was like, I want to do this movie. And they were like, no, it's a white guy. And then he was at a party, and Rennie Harlan and Gina Davis were there, and he like went up to them and he was like, hey, I'm really into this like movie that you have, and I really want to be in it. And Rennie Harlan was like, you want to be in my movie? You're in then.
Yeah.
And that's how he got the part.
Right?
He has stated on record that this is his favorite role he's ever played.
He did. Samuel L. Jackson did a fantastic job.
He's so fun in this movie.
He really is. And like, so goofy.
Yeah.
He really brought the levity that was needed in this film.
Especially once she makes that turn to full Charlie. Like once she like dyes the hair and stuff, it's like she's so heavy at that point that you need him big time.
Yes. I agree.
There's a really great moment when she kicks him out of the car. He's like, "You don't even need me," and she kicks him out, and he just lays in the street. And I was like, "This is such a great moment for Sam Jackson to have here." It's like we're really like just spending time on him, just smoking that cigarette and waiting. So
he's like, "All right, she can't do anything without me." Like, I did really enjoy that part as well. Going back to the carrots, cutting the carrots. She's like, "I must have been a chef." And I was like, "No chef cuts carrots like that. This is weird."
Yeah, well, I thought the biggest problem with her carrot cutting technique was her left hand. She had her fingers out and was just moving them, and I was like, no chef.
Not how that works.
Yeah, no chef's doing that. But she must have been doing it for real because the camera goes from that to her face a couple times, and I was like, dang, she's actually cutting those carrots.
Yeah, that was interesting. Excuse me.
Let's say even if she was a chef, it could be argued that now she has the experience of being not a chef and doing things the wrong way, and so there's a mixture of the two things. I'm a devil's advocate it and say that it turns out she wasn't a chef anyways.
No, it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
I would say the first time that we really see her shift into her old personality was when she's ice skating with her daughter, and her daughter's like, I can't do it. And she goes, "Life is pain." And I was like, "Life is pain? What the crap kind of pep talk is that?"
Yeah.
It's like, she legit hurt herself.
I see parents do stuff like that where it's like kind of like a joke, where it's not really that serious. Like it's like rub some dirt on it. You're good.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I think she was sort of like the funny mom. Like, like the kids are talking in the treehouse and they're like, she has amnesia. And then she comes in and she's like, "Can you help me in the kitchen? I keep forgetting where it is."
Yeah.
And then she looks at him, she's like, "What?"
That was very cute. That was very cute.
I think she's like the fun, silly mom who's not serious very often.
Yeah. But then after this happened with her daughter falling, she doesn't remember what she said to her. Like, it's as if her amnesia compartmentalizes new memories, which I don't know if that's what focal amnesia is.
Yeah, I mean, I took it as just like almost like she's like in a fugue state. Like she flips and then she goes back. So like when she flips as Charlie doesn't remember all of the things that Sam?
Yes.
What's her other name?
I think it's Sam.
Sure, that Sam does. Like Charlie doesn't remember all that stuff. So in a way, like you're saying, compartmentalizing, but I just see it as like maybe like an out of body experience.
Okay, that's fair. Yes, Samantha. By the way, you are correct. Da, da, da. What else do I have? Oh, so our favorite actor shows up at the house.
I was like, wait,
and what? That was sarcasm.
Yeah, I figured it out eventually.
Timothy, aka Craig Bierko. Timothy shows up and starts attacking everyone and blows a hole in the side of the house.
Was that Timothy?
Yes.
I thought it was the dude from prison. The dude from prison shows up. The guy that sees her, he's in prison and he sees her on the parade. He shows up. He's the guy with one eye. He's mad at her because she took his eye.
Right.
He's the guy who shows up. And he's got some sort of explosive shotgun or something.
Timothy shows up later. You're right. Yes. And then Samantha takes her daughter Caitlin and throws her through the hole, and miraculously she lands in the treehouse. That is a very interesting choice.
It didn't seem like the treehouse was that far away, though. That didn't bother me.
No?
Yeah. No.
I guess I don't throw people. So
yeah, you're not throwing children around.
No.
No, I mean, like it's all supposed to be like, hey, she doesn't just have skills; she has like a muscle memory and an ability to do things that she doesn't realize she does. So we have to see like examples of that. And this is a pretty like low, like not a low stakes way to do it, but a 8-year-old child is 8-year-old little girl's pretty light, Yeah.
Probably like 40 pounds.
Yeah. Probably.
I guess.
I'm all right with it because
Okay.
if the tree house had been like far away, I would have been bothered by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the treehouse feels like it's like right next to where the hole is in the house. So
yeah, like just how convenient that's where the hole was blasted into the house.
Yeah,
or out of the house, whatever.
Yeah, it is that movie.
I don't recall what this note means, so maybe you do.
Okay.
After she killed the one-eyed man, I said, chefs definitely don't do that.
The husband walks in on her breaking the guy's neck.
Oh.
And then she wipes the bloody whipped cream off her face and tastes it, and then she goes,
"Yeah,
chefs do that."
Thank you. I was like, what? I blocked that out apparently.
Yeah. But again, I think it goes to like sort of the like funny side of that character is like she's saying something that's obviously absurd. Like, yeah. So I think it's like that's that character's way of being kind of silly.
Okay.
Making a joke.
It seemed a bit crazy.
Well, yeah, the character is crazy. Charlie is not all there.
Yes.
Charlie's dealing with trauma, probably from her life, because you don't become a CIA assassin when you have a good home life, right? Like, typically you don't have people that can count on you. You don't have a family that can miss you.
Right.
And so, she's dealing with some stuff probably already. So she's going to make bad, inappropriate jokes.
Yeah.
Things that would horrify everyone else.
Right. I did. So this was my very first time seeing this movie. I did catch on to something pretty quickly because I wrote, I feel like the secret key means more than we think when she gives it to her daughter. I was like, there's got to be more than just I like this key.
You know what I agree. I feel like that's a little bit more transparent. The thing I really like, Chekhov's candle. I thought the setup with the candle, light a candle for me and put it in the window. So that way I know how to get home. I thought that was a much more interesting and creative payoff because you don't think much of it, but it becomes a crucial element at the end of the movie when the little girl has the matches because she's been lighting a candle every night. And I was like, that's really smart.
Yeah. But also seemed a little bit unbelievable that after she had been captured, she's like, but wait, I need to put a candle in the window. And they're like, sure, kid.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you like, I don't know. Again, that's not like a kind of thing that really bothers me. But I mean,
no?
Regardless, no. Because keep the kid quiet, keep the kid like
Sure.
you
And
know,
at the same
like
time, they're trying to find her anyway. So, like,
what's
why not lure her
yeah, what a
to?
small thing that doesn't impact you. So
Mhm.
like, why not? Like, I don't know. That doesn't really bother me.
I wonder, like, when they captured her, did she demand to bring a candle with them? Like, I don't have candles just sitting around.
But the candle's not really the point. The point is
Yeah.
that she had the matches on her because
For sure.
because they'd set up a thing at the beginning of the film, which I thought was
Yes.
really creative. Whereas like the key, like multiple times they mention the key, so you kind of know when she hands her the key that it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this is important.
There was a moment that really delighted me when they were driving, when Samuel L. Jackson and Gina Davis were driving in the car, and England Dan and John Ford Coley's "I'd Really Love to See You Tonight" pops on, and he sings, "I'm not talking about the linen."
Yeah,
That is exactly how Jeff sang it when he was a kid.
that's what I thought the lyrics were.
He didn't know that it was moving in.
Yeah, I thought it was Lennon also.
You did?
Yeah,
That's so funny. I love
It
that
just
they
sounds like.
pulled that in to the story, like that, because I guess so many people
Yeah,
heard that song, had like the misheard lyrics.
yeah.
I just thought that was really cute. And Jeff was sleeping when I watched it, and I was like, oh, Jeff! When he woke up in the morning, I'm like, babe, did you know? He's like, I know. It was pretty good.
So funny.
Brian Cox.
Yeah.
In this movie, I already think that he's fantastic, but he's so wonderful in this film.
Yeah.
And he has such a tiny role.
You know
I was
what
really
other,
expecting him to be in more.
you know what other movie he's in? Born Identity.
Yes, he is.
He's also in X-Men 2, which also deals with Wolverine who has amnesia. So he's been in 3 movies with characters that have amnesia.
Interesting.
Who are also trained killers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. I really do think that he was wonderful.
Yeah, I would have liked him to have had more time.
I know.
Another line that has like stuck with me, and not stuck with me like where like I really remember it exactly, but it's when the dog is licking itself, and he's like, I submit to you that whatever it is looking for is either firmly lodged or lost, never to be seen again, or something like that.
That was very funny.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
I think Shane Black's a really funny writer.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The suitcase. Her suitcase.
Yeah.
That somehow she never noticed for 8 years that it was extra heavy and barely held anything.
Or
like, maybe I'm a more inquisitive person, but like, if an empty suitcase, I'm just saying, if an empty suitcase feels heavy, I'm going to feel around and be like, what's going on here?
I assume she never uses a suitcase. Like it's just
because I guess where would she go?
Yeah, I assume that it's just sat in a basement. You want to dislike this movie, Alexis. I do. I don't think that she's been using that suitcase. I think it's been sitting in an attic or a basement for 8 years or whatever. And like, it's like you get out of the hospital and somebody else carries your bags for you. Like, maybe people aren't thinking about it or whatever. It's not their suitcase. They don't know what's in it or what's not in it. And then it just gets like tossed in an attic. She doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You want to hate this movie so bad. And I like it, so I'm just going to keep defending it.
That's fine. defend away.
There are lots of things. Like I recognize this is a really flawed movie, but like I also am like, yeah, it's okay to like bad stuff sometimes. Like just it's just fun and silly and yeah. I think the action's like fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, your voice got higher there.
What did I say? That's a damn good shot through a jacket. Because I guess there was a gun in someone's pocket, and she reached and got him.
She is a trained killer.
She is a trained killer who hasn't practiced in 8 years. Do you think like that compartment of her brain,
I don't know,
it felt like the next day, and so like she had that muscle memory?
I don't know. There's also the answer. There's also people who like have never picked up a gun before, and then they like they get into the military and they get handed a gun and they're like marksmen. Like stuff happens. I don't know.
Okay.
Again, it's a silly action movie, so it's sort of like I don't go like, oh, a spider could never bite a boy, and he turned into a half man, half spider thing and save. You know what I mean? Like, the reality part of this, like, my brain turned off that. Like, I turned the reality switch off way earlier in the film.
Okay.
Because it's a Rennie Harlin film.
Yeah, I didn't really know who Rennie Harlin is. So,
I mean, like Die Hard. Like Die Hard's like if we like looked at Die Hard with like this through the same lens, it'd be like, oh, it's really convenient that he finds this or that he does this, or you know what I mean. There's like so many coincidences that Argyle happens to be in the basement or the parking garage. It's a good thing that Al was getting his Twinkies across the street and could see the building, and there's just like all this stuff. Like, how absurd is it that he ties a fire hose around his waist, jumps off the building, and then gets back inside? You know what I mean? It's just like it's all dumb. It's all dumb. I'm just turning my brain off. I'm turning that part of my brain off.
Okay. I mean, then they drop 3 stories into a frozen lake and are seemingly fine, which is great for them.
They're cold.
That's great. And then
they're cold and wet.
They're super cold. They're super cold and wet. And for a moment, I wasn't really sure, like, is Brian Cox's character a good guy or is he on the other side? And I was really delighted to see that he was a good guy.
Yeah.
That was just lovely. And then learning that she was an assassin for the U.S. government, that made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Like, for the things that we had just witnessed prior to that, like, oh, okay, she's a badass. But I didn't understand, like, why she was a badass. So, a hired assassin. Ooh, oy, oy, oy. But I swear, she got hit in the head so many times in this movie.
Yeah.
At one point I wrote, if she gets hit in the head any more times after running into David Morse.
Oh, I love David Morse.
Yeah.
Big fan of David Morse.
He's great.
But he's always a bad guy. You never can trust him.
I was then really sad that they killed Brian Cox.
Yeah. And how they revealed it.
Right?
Yeah.
And that torture contraption felt so medieval.
They Rennie Harlin and Gina Davis practiced. They were like, when they were coming up with the scene, they had her go up into the bathtub and they had her try to hold her breath underwater as long as she could to like time it out to see how long she could actually be under there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so dumb question. So she was actually tied to that thing and they held her underwater for extended periods of time?
Yeah, of course. But I don't know what safety measures they probably had a diver down there with oxygen. Whether or not she was actually tied to where she couldn't get out of it, I don't know. I mean, I suspect there's probably a lot of safety measures. But like stuff happens. It's kind of like, what's her name? Confessions of a Shopaholic. Wedding Crashers. Now You See Me.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Ilsa Fisher.
yes, Isla.
Isla Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
She almost died on Now You See Me, because there's a scene near the beginning where she's in a water tank.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the water tank scene went wrong, and they thought she was acting, and she
Oh my
drowned
God.
in that thing, and they barely got her out. And it was a big point of contention for her.
Yeah,
So
that's understandably so.
yeah.
Holy crap. The makeup, the transformation that they did on Gina Davis, every time she slowly comes back out of the water and like she's turning more purplish blue, which seemed very realistic.
Yeah.
In someone, first of all, having limited oxygen and in freezing cold water.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I think they did that well.
I agree. I totally agree.
At one point I'm like, damn, she's one hard ass motherfucker.
Yeah, 100%.
And Hennessy had no idea what was happening.
No. He was just laying naked in a basement.
I know.
Poor guy.
Oh. And it was kind of sweet and innocent. Like, he seemed like a very sweet human.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I spoke about it earlier, but like, he really cared about his son. Mm-hmm. He cared so much, and he brought him this gift, which was probably stolen. And so the kid wasn't able to keep it, which made me sad. Like, he was trying to do something nice, but...
And he was genuinely trying to help Sam.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I agree. I'm beginning to wonder if this fading in from personality to personality is part of her traumatic experience. And I was like, was she pretending the whole damn time?
Which is like a thing they ask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something interesting that I think they don't really talk too much about, and that's kind of going to one of the things that you mentioned, but I think that like her like psychosis or whatever, her amnesia, like she spent her life pretending to be other people. Mm-hmm. And so when she comes out of her accident and has amnesia, she just latches on to a performance, right? Because that's what she was trained to do. So I think she's been performing the whole time, but I don't know where exactly how to like end that sentence, but you get what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah.
It was all just a performance.
Yeah, but not a conscious performance. I think it was a subconscious performance. I think brain injury like caused her to fight or flight, and so she chose flight, right? And that flight was become something else. I don't think she was like, I'm actively being Sam. I think her brain injury told her to be Sam. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, she's acting, but she's actually like somewhere deep in her brain, she's still Charlie on a job being somebody, pretending to be somebody else.
Okay.
So Charlie's always there inside.
Okay.
Which maybe helps with like, why does she still know the stuff? Because like nobody asks that of Jason Bourne. Nobody's like, oh, he had amnesia and he's like jumping across rooftops and shit. He's Jason Bourne.
He's Jason Bourne. What did I say? And Charlie doesn't seem to actually care about her daughter. Cool.
Yes, yeah.
And then I was like, she doesn't. I really, this really bothered me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she does and doesn't care about her daughter. There's so much flip-flopping. Like wrecking her daughter's room to find the bracelet and then finding her in the viewfinder and worried about her being kidnapped. It's kind of exhausting.
I actually really like that part of it. I don't know how you felt about it other than exhausting.
Just like, do you care? Do you not care? Are you pretending to care? Like, are you pretending not to care?
Yeah.
For the other people to not like maybe I don't care about my daughter. Do whatever you want. And so then they won't because they're like, oh, well, she doesn't really, we don't have as much collateral as we thought we did. And so then she really does care, but she's trying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I took it as she cares, but imagine if having that daughter was a dream and you woke up from that dream, and the way to like have self-preservation of like, no, this is who I really am. I'm really Charlie. I'm not really Sam. Sam was a dream. The child was a dream. And that self-preservation kicks in, and she is trying to convince herself that she doesn't care about that daughter. She's trying to convince herself that she shouldn't be with that guy. Like, she tries to sleep with Mitch. Like, and he points it out. He's like, it's because you're all fucked up and you're running from this thing, and you're trying to make yourself like distance yourself from that other life by sleeping with me. So I think she does care about those things, but she's in self-preservation mode as Charlie, because if she gives into it, then she's no longer Charlie. She's really Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least it's my take.
I feel you. I feel you there.
See, when we started this. I know I walked away and we had food talk or whatever. But we're over an hour into this episode. You had no idea this would be over an hour.
I didn't. Okay, my next note. This kidnapper dude, Timothy, almost doesn't seem douchey enough to play this character. And I stand by that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just all off. It's just bad casting.
Yeah, like sometimes people are just they're in a different movie.
Yeah.
In their mind, they're in a different movie. Kind of like Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future. He saw it as a tragedy.
Yeah.
But like nobody else did.
Yeah.
Which is why they recast him. My least favorite line of this movie. They're gonna blow my head off. This is the last time I'll ever be pretty. I said, I'm sorry. What? What kind of line is that? Why does she care? And I was like, who was this written by? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I get it for the character again. You know, like this character, like, she's a honeypot, right? Like, her job as a CIA agent is to get close to probably mostly men, seduce them, and then kill them. And that's what she did. That's what she was doing with Daedalus, right? Like with Timothy, that's how he became the father of her child, is because she got close to him, and the whole job was to take him out. And so, like she refers to it as like bumping pelvises or something, right? That's like her whole identity. Her whole identity is built in what she looks like. So like, I kind of get it. Like, she's like coming to terms with like losing, like the whole process is like her losing Charlie, or her balancing Charlie with Sam is really what it ultimately ends up being. But like, she thinks she's fighting losing being Charlie altogether. So I kind of get it. Like, she was the honeypot, and she's about to get the money maker taken away from her.
Okay. It's just like,
I don't find it any.
girl,
weirder.
you're gonna be dead.
But she's not afraid of death.
Sure.
She doesn't care about
like,
death.
did she want to? Sure, but she cares about being pretty, even though she'll be dead.
Yeah, a pretty corpse for sure.
Oh. Okay.
For sure, I totally think so. And I don't think it's any like weirder of a line. Like, I think there's like a really like out of place, like funny line, but I love the moment, and they even put it in the trailers for it. And that's when she's with the little girl right before that she lights the gasoline in the cold storage, and she stops and she looks at her and she goes, "Should we get a dog?" And the little girl's like, "Yeah." And then she like it's so like James Bond coded, you know?
Yeah.
And I love it, and that's kind of what the like. I think there's, like I said, like a lot of subtextual things that you could argue, but I also think it's just like kind of a silly, edgy line. It's a 90s line.
Yeah. Yes. Very 90s line.
Yeah. This movie definitely lives in the 90s, for sure.
Very much so.
It's dated. It's dated in every way.
Yes. I gotta say, it was weird to hear about the World Trade Center bombing.
Oh, how crazy is that? Like,
yes.
It was like, oh, this is eerie, and how they were setting up this bombing for a Middle Eastern person to take the fall for it. And yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you can't just kill 4,000 people. And I was just like, foreshadowing.
I still remember. So the first time that I learned about the first World Trade Center bombing was in 2001.
Oh, after the plane hit.
The big one.
And then they were talking about past stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was in my psychology book.
Oh.
And I was like, this just happened. How is this already in my book? Because I had no one told me about.
Sure.
When the first one happened, I was too young to know about it.
Yeah.
So it was just wild, but also just like hearing them talk about it. It was really wild. Like you said, how they were trying to pass it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like almost as if that dialogue was talking about 2001. It was really strange. It was really strange to hear.
Yes. Where is it? So Yvonne Zima's eyes really do look a lot like Craig Bierko's.
Yeah.
I was like, that was some really good casting.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if that's like the main reason why this cast. That's fine.
Also think that girl was the McKenna Grace of that time period.
Really?
No, not really. She was in.
I think Madeline was.
She was in a bunch of things, I believe. Like I think
so was her sister.
Her sister. Wait, who's her sister?
Madeline Zima.
I don't know.
She was on The Nanny.
No, I don't watch that.
What?
I know of it, but I don't find Fran Drescher engaging.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madeline Zima was another like famous child actor.
Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Where we at?
the little girl keeping the matches hidden in her cast. Fine.
Yeah, I like it. I'm
gonna discount that.
Chekhov's candle. I'm telling you.
Chekhov's candle. I wrote, okay, Timothy isn't nearly fucked up enough after that house explosion. Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
Great. But Timothy looks like he walked into a wall.
Yeah. Oh,
there was not enough makeup on him at all.
I did want to talk about one of the buildings that they were in. One of the original locations that they were going to do was they were in this historic hotel called the Muskoka, Ontario. It was a 100-year-old Windermere house. And during filming, the hotel caught on fire and burned to the ground. And they blamed the lights from the equipment, and it was never proven whether it was what the cause of the fire was. They ended up shooting in a different hotel, which turned out to be abandoned and wouldn't have mattered if it burned down. They have since rebuilt the other hotel. But anyways,
no.
I thought that was interesting. I also want to mention that when they're in the motor court, the Dutch Cabins motor court,
yes.
Yeah. The TV is playing The Long Goodbye, which is, Mitch is there, and The Long Goodbye is on the TV, and it's a Philip Marlowe detective story, and Mitch is like the PI in this, and this is the long kiss goodnight. It's just like a little clever.
I like that. That's cute. I did not know what was on TV.
Yeah. At one point earlier in the movie, The Three Stooges is on TV.
I did see that. I love the Three Stooges. Slapstick comedy, give me more. Oh my gosh, I wrote another massive accident, and Timothy still looks like he's barely hurt.
Yeah.
But then he falls into water, and then he looks messed up. I was like, okay. It wasn't until he fell into the water that he looked all bloody.
He fell into the water because of the car accident, though, right?
Timothy?
Yeah, didn't the truck hit them? They're in the car, and the truck flips on its side and runs into their car and hits him, and he gets knocked out into the wall, like over the bridge. Right? Am I crazy, or is that a different scene? Yes, I'm crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Yeah, so I think
that did happen.
I think he got
but
hit
like
by
a car crash. Yes,
it was a semi-truck.
But he was also in a house that exploded.
Yeah, only parts of the house exploded.
Part directly below him. It's fine. At least he finally looked bloody.
Yeah. I mean, it is that you're probably right in that he probably should have sustained more damage throughout the film. It is a action sort of technique that they use in action movies where the villain has to take less damage because they have to seem more formidable than the hero. The hero has to always be the underdog. And like how badass Gina Davis is in this film, like he basically has to take no damage because she's such a badass and she's supposed to be the underdog.
Yeah.
So you're probably right. That's probably a pretty good critique. I'm just,
I mean, Gina, granted, yes, Gina Davis's character, Samantha, is the badass, or Charlie, whatever, and she has like her shirt is completely bloodied because she's been stabbed and sliced and shot at, and was in a semi that crashed.
Yeah,
and her daughter is locked in that little cage on the semi. Yeah. She just goes, "Mommy, I hit my head," and I was like, "Yeah, girl, you really did."
Yeah, you have no idea where you are.
Like, she is resilient. That daughter is hella resilient.
Comes from good genetics.
I love that she gives her mom the same dark pep talk. Life is pain. You'll not give up, Mommy.
Yeah.
It's like that was a nice circle back.
Yeah.
I feel like hers was in a way nicer.
Yeah.
Because she's like, you told me that life is pain. Well, you're not going to die and leave me here alone. And blah, 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 blah.
I do want to point out the daughter's resilience. Now that we're I'm thinking about it. We're talking about it. If Samuel L. Jackson represents us, the normal person, because you see how bloody and destroyed he is by the end of this movie. And then Gina Davis is the next step in evolution, right? Like she's like becomes into that superhero status where she's like more resilient. And then Craig Bierko's character is the further step up because again, she has to be the underdog. He's the next step up, but she is the product of those two superhumans. So that's why she only bumped her head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone call the Avengers.
That was very good. Say that again?
I said, someone call the Avengers.
My next note. Can they just kill Timothy already?
Yeah. That's a very 90s. Tired. Yeah, he should have been killed way earlier. I wish they would have. Like the truck like clock ticking down is enough of a villain. All the other CIA agents or whatever, they're enough of a villain. Like we could have gotten rid of. We don't need to. Although it was cool seeing him explode. I mean, that was kind of cool.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I felt like the clock ticking down wasn't coinciding with how much time they were taking up.
Well, yeah, that's
toward the very end where I'm like, I'm pretty sure you just said it just showed 10 seconds and this has been 20 seconds. Yeah. What are you doing?
It's sort of like when you watch a sports movie and the clock is ticking down and it's like clearly more than 3 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed Mitch driving through the back of the semi, the other semi, and he's like, "That's right, you can't kill me, motherfuckers!" And I was like, "Yeah, oh, Mitch."
So I do want to tell you about Mitch. In the original edit of this film, Mitch dies.
No.
It did not test well with audiences.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I was really upset when I thought that he may have died, but it felt like when he kept looking at that car in the back of the semi, I was like, something's gonna happen. Something's gotta happen there.
Yeah. Test audiences liked him too much, and then so they shot the ending.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did. Like, how would she have escaped anyway?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, maybe
she would have died.
Maybe some of that stuff still happened, but he died and she took the car or something, or maybe he died later. I don't know. But he died. No,
very glad he stayed alive.
Probably the reshot. The ending is probably like the Larry King scene at the very end.
Oh, yes. That explosion though was really intense. Like. Yeah. Cars being thrown around and like, what's the daughter's name? Claire. I want to say her name is Claire. It's a very 90s name. Caitlin.
I'm just here for the explosions, not the daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, I love how she's like, don't hit any of the cars. Like, sure, let me just like know where the cars are going to land. But God, it was so cool. I'm like, that part of the action was really exciting for me.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I did too.
At the beginning of the movie, was she married to that man, or were they just dating?
I think they're either married or engaged because they comment on her ring.
Oh, okay.
Remember when Craig Bierko finds her at the bar and he's like, "Oh, I just saw the ring," and then they show a close up of the ring on her finger.
Okay.
So she's either married or engaged.
Yeah, probably engaged. I was like, "Oh, great! So now she's back with that same guy, but out in the middle of nowhere."
Yeah, they got a little farmhouse. They can live peacefully.
I'm just going to preface this. I don't like killing insects. I don't really like killing creatures. But the way that she got that cricket, I was like, yeah,
it was pretty cool. Yeah, by the end of the movie, you're kind of on board with her, right?
Yeah.
I will say there's another like little like small thing they did that I really liked in this, and I think you as a fashion / continuity kind of person. So in the movie, Sam's like persona is brown hair, and Charlie's is like bleach blonde. And at the end of the movie, it's a mixture of the two, showing that they're like they're evenly in this person's being.
Yes, I did enjoy that.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That was great. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I agree. And then I liked how the final song, like as the movie is ending, not just rolling through the credits, was a Tracy Bonham song.
Yeah.
And I like Tracy Bonham. I think she's great. And the song was called Free, which was very apropos because Samantha is finally free from her past. Free from being stuck in her brain.
Yeah. There was something about that song I'm trying to look at. I didn't put it in my I didn't put it in my notes, but there is something happened with that song. Like it was recommended by somebody. Trying to
really?
See if I can find
like
it.
The song was recommended by somebody to you, or
no? I think somebody somebody in the production was like, "Oh, you should use this song."
Oh.
And I'm just trying to see if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
Gotta
love that.
While I look, did you know that the average shot length in this movie is 2.9 seconds?
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Goes by pretty quick.
I'll say. Wow. Not surprised.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
I think some of the characters could have been maybe fleshed out a little bit more. Like, I think Timothy's character could have been fleshed out a little bit more.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Again,
I didn't hate him enough. I was
A
just
better-
like, what is happening?
Again, a better performance, I think, would have just changed so much for this film. You know, again, like going back to the idea of it being, what's his name that we talked about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we both blinking?
I don't know.
We're tired. we hit our longest goodnight limit, I think. Guy Pearce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had it been Guy Pearce, I think it would have, or somebody of that ilk, it would have been a completely different performance, and it would have been more menacing, and it would have been more interesting, and had a little more nuance to it. Instead of just smarmy, like
wide eyes. Just
Yeah.
his eyes were just constantly wide. I don't know if he blinked in any of his scenes.
yeah. You act with your
And
eyes.
there's
man.
more to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You act with your eyes, and if you're just doing, for those of us who can see us right
Yeah.
now, just doing this doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah. No,
There's
I agree.
nothing. There's nothing. Just
Yeah.
dead eyes that are wide.
Well, Alexis,
Whatever.
would you recommend this to people?
No.
No.
No, and that's okay.
I think if there's somebody's looking for an unconventional quote unquote Christmas film and they've already seen, you know, Violent Night and Die Hard, those kinds of films, Gremlins, then yeah, I can recommend this.
Yeah.
This is not a you gotta see this before you die film, but we did it for Christmas.
Right. If they're a fan of Samuel L. Jackson and Brian Cox, yes.
Gina Davis.
You should see these, and Gina Davis, of course. She's fantastic. Like, watch it for their performances.
Yeah.
Like, as a whole, it's not my favorite movie.
No, me neither.
I might not watch it again.
Yeah, I don't watch it very often.
No.
But you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis.
And Yvonne Zima, she was fantastic.
Yeah, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
What's our next movie?
I will tell you in 2 seconds. Our next movie
I mean, I know what it is, but
is Scrooged. Yay!
it's been on the list every Christmas for this podcast, and it never seems to make it. And this is the year. This is the year we're doing it finally, folks. Scrooged is happening. Bill Murray.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
Same. I haven't seen it since I was a child.
Yeah.
I mean, like probably shortly after it came out, and I remember not liking it as a kid. So we'll see. We'll see. I have never watched it since, so I'm excited I'm excited to see it with new eyes and maybe a better appreciation for what it has to offer. So.
Nice.
All right.
Yay.
Well, thank you, Alexis, for being here. Everyone,
Thank you, Wes.
we'll see you in a week for Scrooged, and until then, bon cinema.